Welcome to a new construction property tour. This week we're taking you to Marietta, Georgia. We're in Ellis, built by Weekley Homes. What are we looking at?
Today we have the Ransdall plan, and if you are looking for a 2-story on a full basement in a great school district, we've got just the thing for you.
And this is in a new phase of the neighborhood, so that and more coming up right now. All right, let's get started with this property tour, shall we? So today we are in Ellis. It's in Marietta, West Cobb. This is the neighborhood that's being built by Weekley Homes. And this is the start of phase 3. Phase 3 wraps all the way around the road. And there are still quite a few opportunities in this neighborhood. That's not the only spot that they're building. So if you want more information about this neighborhood, feel free to reach out. Happy to give that to you. And even better, I've got Stephanie with me today.
Hi.
So Steph, what are your initial thoughts on the outside of this house?
So far, loving the very modern farmhouse feel to it. Love 3-car garages with that third bay over there on the right. And the front area has a huge porch, big enough for one of those big swings or to decorate with all of my holiday stuff.
Yeah,
Love it.
We're already heading into the holiday season here, aren't we? So beautiful front covered porch. I like the accent with the stone that they have on the facade. It's a hardy board construction, so it's a fiber cement board, and that goes around all 4 sides of the house. And we're gonna take a step up here. I'm just gonna show you what the other view looks like. Now this is on a basement, so we're gonna see here that they have a retaining wall for safety, and we'll take a look at the basement here in just a little bit. But this is in a really great location in Marietta, not too far away from the square. You're about 10 minutes away. And yeah, great little neighborhood. I'm gonna take you inside, check out this beautiful house. Now the Ransdall is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home. It's on 3,200 square feet. And this house is on an unfinished basement, as I mentioned. So it's got a 2-story foyer. I'm gonna take a look at that real quick. The staircase turns away from the front door. You've got 2 windows, so you've got some light. And then these floors, lighter hardwood floors throughout the entire main level. We'll check that out here in just a moment. Now there's a room right off of the entrance foyer. Steph, what would you use this room for?
So this, if you are people that like formal dining rooms, this would be the best spot for the formal dining room. Or I think we would probably get the most use out of a office, closing maybe the doors at the entrance into a French door and then making it an office. But now that I really look at it, this wall structure, this would be a great library.
Yeah, it would, right? So library, study, they could still be an office, and you can have basically a wall of books, whatever you might want there too. But French doors with the transom would be a good little way of creating a quiet workspace. And then you've got this 2-story foyer that goes all the way upstairs. We'll check out the upstairs in a little bit. Upstairs there are 3 bedrooms, and there's 1 on the main level. So this opens up, and I'm going to show you just how open this is. So notice the wood floors. I like the lighter woods with the lighter walls. You've got that beautiful wall of sliding glass doors, 3 panels. Steph, what do you think of that?
Man, it just really brings light in, and I love the seamless transition to the outdoors. You'll see here in a bit, when you walk out on that patio, it's just like almost like being indoors because it's covered.
Yeah, that covered back deck's awesome. We'll look at that. Now this kitchen, when I first got here, I thought that the cabinets had a little bit of green. I think that's because of the lighter wood floors, but they're gray basically. So you've got some contrasting colors between the cabinets and the island. Steph, what do you think about the kitchen?
Love it. Love the colors of the cabinets, the contrast. Your favorite, the island, is a different color than the cabinets, so that's always a plus.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it adds a little bit more personality when you have basically 2 different colors. So cabinets 1 color and then the island a different color. So good implementation of it. Nice stone countertops. That looks like a quartz to me. And then this is a KitchenAid appliance package. So on this wall here, you've got double ovens. Wouldn't that be the perfect little coffee bar?
Yes.
Microwave, KitchenAid vent hood, so KitchenAid everything. Got your 5-gas burner, and what is that?
This is the pot filler. Yes.
We've got a pot filler pot filler people. I don't know what we want to call them, but
Yeah.
when builders put these in, a lot of our viewers absolutely love it. And when builders don't, comments are left that a pot filler should have been put in. So why was that a tongue twister? So with this kitchen in this plan, I'm not 100% sure that I'm satisfied with the number of cabinets. You know, I think it's going to depend. They have some plans that have a lot more cabinets. If you haven't seen the tour that we did or that I did on the Dwyer, I'm going to throw a card up so you can take a look at it. If cabinets are your thing and you want to have a lot of cabinets, you want to look at the Dwyer plan with David Weekley. The Dwyer is tons and tons and tons of cabinets. Yep. So Ransdall has a little bit less. Maybe you don't need as many cabinets, and this could be a good plan. Now this opens up to a smaller little pantry.
That's where you hide everything.
Yeah, I like that they put a light in there. Like honestly, how many pantries are we looking? Even when it's a little reach-in pantry like this, and there's no light, so that's nice. Nice little touch. And you've got a herringbone patterned subway tile backsplash, and then you get to pick your own refrigerator at your cost after closing. Breakfast area over here, so many windows, so much natural light. Now this is a good location too, because if you're outdoorsy, you're not really gonna see it from this window, but in the distance over there is Kennesaw Mountain. Kennesaw Mountain has tons and tons of trails, both up the mountain and around, depending on what you want to do. It's a great space to spend some outdoor time.
Yeah.
Let's check out this back deck. Actually, why don't you demonstrate these doors for us?
Yes. So these are super light. This is seamless as you try to pull these open. And then you transition to the outdoor living.
Yeah, check out how big this space is. It's awesome.
Yeah, like I'll walk so you can see, but it's huge. It's the whole size of the back of the house.
Yeah, so the outdoors are brought in or the in is brought out, whichever perspective you want there. But it's nice, and at this time of the year, you know, it's in the 60s right now.
It is, and there's a little breeze that kind of wraps around the house, so it's just cool. Sometimes you get outdoor spaces and there's no breeze and it's terrible.
So that little monument down there, we're gonna check out the basement in a little bit, but it's basically notifying people that right behind here is an undisturbed buffer. So they don't even want people going in there to clean it out. Part of keeping the natural beauty of West Cobb intact. So let's head back inside. We'll check out the rest of the main level. And then we're gonna go upstairs. We also have a really big basement to show you. So down this hallway, check out the 3-car garage. Let's do that. So 3-car garage. It's one of the, I guess, yeah, the bigger bays are on this side. So if you have a larger vehicle, well, to a certain extent, because the way the stairs come out, I mean, you're parking up to here, but I think that for most vehicles, they would easily fit in this garage. The bay, the third bay, is a little bit narrower. And then just seeing some of the mechanicals, you can see that they have a tankless water heater and an irrigation system. So that's cool. Let's check out the bedroom on the main level. So on the way to the bedroom, you've got a hall accessible bathroom right here. It's a full bathroom. Shower, tile floor. It's a good size vanity. And there are no half baths. So this is what your guests would use. And then this bedroom right here, it's nice to have a bedroom on the main level, right? So you have access into the bathroom right there.
Yep.
And then it's a decent sized closet. So are you potentially using this room as a guest room, or would you use it for something else?
I mean, I think the ideal would be a guest room, just so that your guests can be away from you as you live upstairs. But if you don't have need for all the bedrooms upstairs and you can make a bedroom upstairs a guest room, this would also make a great office.
Yeah, I like it as an office personally because it's a little bit further away. It's not any action that would let you have the front room either as a dining room or a study library, something like that.
Yeah, like in our house, 2 offices would be perfect.
Yep. Now, over here, you've got a mudroom, so a nice little bench, place to put your coats and whatnot, and then a good-sized closet. You want to demonstrate that door for us?
Yeah.
That's how the door opens.
That's how doors open.
And then check this out. So it's pretty decent size. So it's a coat closet. You can use it as a utility closet. Room for both.
I know. So rarely do you get a coat closet that's that large.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go down to the basement first, and then we'll show you guys the upstairs. The primary suite's really nice, so you're gonna want to take a look at that. Stick around. So as we head down into the basement, if you think we're doing a good job, not whether you like the house or not, but if you think we're doing a good job presenting the house, hit that thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, know that we release new construction videos or just new home tour videos in general every Tuesday at 4 p.m. So this basement, it's unfinished. I believe that David Weekley has an option for people to finish basements with them. There's an extra cost for that, of course, but it's important for you guys to know that. Some builders, they won't do it. Like Toll Brothers, for example, they won't finish basements for you. So it's nice that David Weekley offers that option. And then you can see here that it's stubbed. So this would be a perfect little kitchen. And I'm not sure if you noticed that, but they've got 2x6 framing for the construction. A lot of homes that we see with, we'll call them more competitive builders that build in slightly smaller price points, they use 2x4 framing. So lots of windows back here. One thing here that I would definitely do if I were buying this house and I was pre-saling is I would take this little nub of a concrete landing and I would have it go the entire space underneath the back deck. And then what do you think, Steph, of adding stairs that would go down?
I mean, that would be the chef's kiss of a deck upstairs if you could get downstairs as well.
Yeah, I think that would be an option too. It's always funny to me when it doesn't automatically get added, but some people, I know why they don't do it. Some people genuinely don't want stairs. So if you have pets and you want them to come outside, you're coming down this way. But I've had people buy houses and they were glad there were no stairs. I didn't want them. So the builders will save the money, and if you want to add it, you can at an additional cost.
I love the size of it down here.
It's huge, right?
It's so big. Like
Lots
you have room
different
for like an entertainment area, a bedroom, and a gym.
For sure.
And a bathroom.
And then if you're gonna have a bathroom down here, that little cylinder cover that you see there is for a sump pump, since we're under street levels, to make sure that all of the stuff that needs to get back up to street level gets there for the sewers. Got your electrical panel over here. All right.
And I don't know if you saw, but there's actually room for a storage closet over here as well. And it goes all the way up underneath the stairs.
Oh, nice.
So you could even build a Harry Potter closet.
You could. Yeah, that's cool. All right, guys, let's go upstairs and see what that 2-story second level looks like. So depending on when you're watching this video, inventory moves in these neighborhoods, different incentives depending on the season. Right now it's Thanksgiving. We have special incentives for the Thanksgiving season. Reach out, call or text the number below. Happy to share all that info with you. So check this out. You've got this awesome loft space. Now the Ransdall is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath plan, but if you wanted to go to potentially 6, they can build it that way. This space here would be the 5th bedroom, and downstairs, when we first walked into the house, that dining room / study / library is where the 6th bedroom could go. So nice open space, and then you've got access to the attic up here with the pull-down stairs. We're not going to go up there, but what you're going to find up there is the furnace. And obviously people like to use that space for extra storage. I'm not putting anything in the attic if I have a basement. That's where everything would go. Come with me, I want to show you something. So we were mentioning that there's an undisturbed easement back there. It's a buffer, right? Beyond that, we've got high tension wires, and so there's an extra easement. So there's more privacy back here because if you take a look at the homes that are in the distance, there's a home there. Looks like they've got a tennis court. I mean, that's pretty awesome. But that's the back of a house. And so you're not gonna have anything being built in the back here. So even with the seasonality and the leaves falling from the trees, you're gonna have privacy. Now you might have some concerns about high tension wires. I'd encourage you to do your research and see if that's for you. I feel like with how far back they are and with the building materials, it's not going to allow too much of the EMF waves to permeate through the construction into the house, but that's a personal choice. So there are tools that can help you understand what that looks like, and then you can decide if it's for you or not. Now over here, this is where the second bathroom is. It's a hall accessible bathroom. Take a quick look. What you're gonna see is you're gonna see that you've got the two vanities, cultured marble top, and then there's a door that separates this section to the tub shower combo in the back. So if you've got two kids and they wanna be in here at the same time, there can be some privacy if one's taking a shower or a bath and somebody else wants to, wash their hands or brush their teeth or something. So we've got some nice oversized subway tile that goes around the edges of it. And then over here, we've got bedroom number 2. So we've got 4 bedrooms up here, as I mentioned. This is bedroom number 2. We're gonna see 2 more after. They're decent size. We've got some nice big windows, so they let in quite a bit of light. And then in these bedrooms, you've got these reach-in closets. So they're not walk-in, but if you're a kid, that's a good sized closet. I grew up with a closet that was approximately this size, and we did okay. There's always room on the sides if you wanted to add some more shelving, for example, but reach-in closet here, and then let me show you the laundry room.
I love this spot. This is my favorite. The laundry room. Yeah, wait till you see.
I mean, is it because it's got its own folding station?
Yes. Do you know how many houses don't have a folding station? And it is so difficult because then you use the bed. But
yeah,
look at that. There's a folding station, a sink.
That's a deep sink too. Take a quick look at how deep that sink is.
That's got so much room.
Great utility sink.
That's how you fix everything. That's how you. In our house, it's getting the red Georgia clay out of everything.
Yeah. So on this side here, access to Cat 5 internet, Cat 6, whatever they're putting in for your internet. We've got some nice storage here with the built-in shelves. I'm going to show you bedroom number 3. Bedroom number 3 is going to be the smallest of the 4 bedrooms in this house, but it's still decent size. I think when you're watching a video like this, the tall ceilings will make it feel a little bit smaller, but make no mistake, this is definitely smaller than some of the other bedrooms that we've seen. And it's got the reach-in closet. As we go around, you're gonna see that there's a linen closet right here. So right there, I like the fact that that's right across, near, almost across from where the laundry room is.
Yeah.
And
laundry.
Last but not least, let's take a look at the primary suites. I love the fact that this is separate from the other bedrooms. It gives you a little bit more privacy. And if you've been watching these videos, you've heard me harp on this. I love the fact that they have the same beautiful hardwood floors throughout the entire primary suite. So oftentimes we'll see carpet. I like it when they go the extra mile and they'll put the same floors in. Of course, beautiful windows, lots of light. You've got the tray ceiling. It's a nice deep tray. It adds about a foot, maybe, looks like it's a little bit more than a foot of height to the room. I would add some can lights on the perimeter. Got the nice crown molding. And then check out this huge primary bathroom. So, double vanities, you've got more of that same countertop. It's a quartz, huge window or mirror, basically. It's got some kind of a metal surround. Looks kind of cool. I haven't seen that like that too much, so that's certainly a nice accent. And then check out the size of this walk-in shower.
Yeah, I love it. It's huge. When you walk in, you see it's got the rainfall shower at the top, which is great. It's got the regular shower head. My favorite, it's got the bench. And then if you see the shampoo holder on the side, which makes sure that all the shampoo, shaving creams, razors, everything that you're using in the shower, it's all hidden. So it's not on the back wall back here where everybody sees it.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
When you say where everybody sees it, who's coming into the primary bathroom to see that stuff?
Me.
Okay. You.
Where I see it.
And sometimes you get comments, call this a walk-in shower. It's like, oh, why is it a walk-in shower? Because there's no door and you literally just walk into the shower. So nice frameless glass. Here's something else that's pretty cool. Okay, if you watch my videos, you know that I typically always say, if you've seen, a water closet, you've seen them all. But I actually have to give David Weekley some props here, and here's why. I've got like super broad shoulders. I practically don't fit through here. And so most of these these toilets, these water closets are so tight that your shoulders are standing right up against them. Look at all the space you've got here. This is like a dream come true for broad-shouldered people like me. So lots of room in here. You definitely don't feel claustrophobic. So you've got a good-sized linen closet here. Linens, hide all of the rest of your stuff in there too, so it's not out on the countertops.
So all the people don't see it.
Thank you very much. And then check out the size of this primary closet.
This closet is huge. And it's where they hide the light. Look at how bright it is in here.
Yeah.
And it wraps all the way around, you can see. I mean, it's large enough in here that you could definitely put an island to store more of your stuff.
Like here, right? You'd have wouldn't be the biggest island, but you can have an island here.
Absolutely.
Because of the height with the ceilings, you've got the 2 levels of storage with the wire shelving. Mm-hmm. Now, personally, not a big fan of wire shelving, but it's usable on day one. I'd rip it out, I'd put something a little bit more custom. But it's a really good footprint to start with, or if you don't care, you just start using it on day one because there's plenty of storage. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Only thing I would do, I would continue the hardwoods from the primary into this closet as well. So what did you love best about the Ransdall plan?
I love the main level. Open, airy, that wall of windows makes it perfect.
Yeah, and for me, the covered back deck with how big it is, I could spend a whole bunch of time out there. Curious what you loved best about this house? Drop a comment and let us know. And by the way, if you'd like our help to buy or sell real estate anywhere in Metro Atlanta, feel free to reach out. We're never too busy to hear from you. The best way to do that is to call or text the number that you see right here on screen. Now, if you're gonna watch more videos,
like right over here,
don't wanna miss that video right there. It's pretty awesome. And if you haven't already done so, we'd like to invite you to subscribe to the channel. We release new videos every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Click down here. Thank you so much for watching. We hope to see you on the next one.